NXT, everybody. We are back here, another episode of Universe Mode here in WWE 2K18. We are just about a week away from Takeover Brooklyn 2. We're going to start off this episode of NXT with Bobby Roode, the glorious one. He is going to be addressing, or at least maybe issuing a challenge or something to Nakamura, because in about a week's time we are going to be having the pay-per-view Takeover Brooklyn 2. Again, that's NXT exclusive pay-per-views, of course. So we're going to see if the main event picture will be shaping up here this evening, or if we still got to wait a bit. But let's hear from Bobby Roode. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I want a match at Takeover Brooklyn 2 for the NXT Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. But I'm also aware that there's someone else on the NXT roster that wants a match as well. So again, I'm going to cut to the chase. Hideo Itami, get out here right now. Okay, it seems like Bobby Roode has a proposition of sorts for Hideo Itami, and here he is wasting little time coming out here. Again, these two guys were in the triple threat match at the last Takeover pay-per-view. Nakamura was able to walk out as champ. Both of these guys technically are deserving of a rematch in a sorts. So we're going to see what Roode's plan is right now. Tommy into the ring. Bobby, for once, if what I think you're about to ask me is true, I actually agree with you. And I appreciate the fact that you feel that I'm also deserving for a title match at Takeover Brooklyn 2. So, lay it on me. What's your idea? I'm glad you actually understand. Very few people here in NXT understand me. These people, these peasants here don't. But someone has the brains to understand the glorious one, it seems. Later on this evening in the main event, you versus me. Winner goes to Takeover Brooklyn 2 to face Nakamura for the NXT Championship. That is exactly what I thought you were going to say, Roode. And I accept. We're putting everything on the line. This one match tonight, one of us goes to Takeover Brooklyn 2, the other does not. The stakes are high for both of us, and I know we're going to tear this house down. Alright, big news from both guys here. The winner is going to face Nakamura at the next Takeover pay-per-view, and move on to the rest of the show. Here once again on NXT, this time is going to be determining now who will face SAnitY for the NXT Tag Team Championships at Takeover Brooklyn 2. First out is the team of Shane Thorne and Nick Miller, TM61. Last episode of NXT, they upset the Authors of Pain to move on to this round of the tag team tournament. Their opponents are going to be Heavy Machinery. They knocked off the Street Profits to get to this point. So again, #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line in this one. Now, let's see if this, I guess, Cinderella story for TM61 can continue. They can knock off Heavy Machinery. Continue the upsets. Right, Team 6-1 are in the ring now and get their opponents out here now. Right, they are the team of Otis Stozovic and Tucker Knight, Heavy Machinery. And both big dudes, powerful and strong. Or powerful and strong, same word. But they're the dominant force as well. And we're going to see these two teams go head to head. Right, Nick Miller, Otis Stozovic starting things off for their respective teams. Do this. Uppercut from Otis right off the bat. Shot right to the chest. Some more kicks. Nick Miller reeling early. Another knee right to the midsection. Miller going for some right hands, does nothing to Stozovic. Big right hand taken, big man down. Again, Dozic says press there. So vicious right hands to the face, tags in Tucker Knight. And winner faces SAnitY at TakeOver Brooklyn 2. Not going to be an easy task for either team. Whoever advances past this one. Nick Miller with the reversal now. Knight with the reversal of his own. Picks him up. Nope. Miller shot to the midsection. And Michinoku driver. Falcon Arrow. Get those two moves confused sometimes by Tucker Knight. Miller gets to his corner. Tags in Shane Thorne. And just gets pushed down by Tucker. Drops the knee right on the face of Thorne. Picks him right back up again, just bringing the offense. Against the ropes goes Thorne. Ducks the clothesline and gets hit with the clothesline of his own there. Heavy Machinery in control of the early stages of this matchup. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back to the action. Alright guys, we're back here on NXT Tag Team action still underway. Team 6-1 finally getting the momentum back here in this matchup. Vicious chops and shots from Shane Thorne to the chest of Tucker Knight. Face first into the turnbuckle and more chops and punches from Thorne. Getting a lot on the line for these two teams. Big clothesline from Thorne takes down Knight. Corner is Thorne now. Tucker Knight, much needed offense. Dozic finally getting up to the apron again. Picks him up. Thorne with the knee taking down Knight. Into the corner now. Make a tag to Nick Miller. He does. Might be it. Pick him up. And they slam him right down. That might be it. TM6-1 on their way to a victory there. No, Otis Dozovic in there in time to break it up. That might have been the end of the matchup there. Jumps the fist right on the face. Got another near fall. That more than likely would have been a victory for TM6-1 at that moment. Tucker Knight sweeps the leg. Shot right to the gut again. Hits him with the DDT. And the cover. 1, 2, and Nick Miller somehow kicks out at 2. Wrenching on the arm. Big forearm from Miller now into the spine buster. Finishing into a cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it again. TM6-1 with the upset victory. They are now the #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Champions. They will face the Tag Team Champs in SAnitY at TakeOver Brooklyn 2. Heavy Machinery put up one heck of a fight, but TM6-1 continuing their Cinderella story here on their way to the NXT Championship, or NXT Tag Team Championships rather. And we see the replay again. Shane Thorne, Nick Miller are a force to be reckoned with here in the tag team division. Now we're going to move on to our main event of the evening. Out first, as you can already tell by the music and his presence right there, the glorious one, Bobby Roode, is out first. He pretty much had a proposition for Hideo Itami, winner of this matchup between the two right now. Goes on to face Nakamura at TakeOver Brooklyn 2 for the NXT Championship. And Hideo Itami accepted. Again, both guys are pretty deserving of an opportunity instead of doing another triple threat match. It's starting to get repetitive at this point for the title. Just do one-on-one. The best man win. So Roode on his way to the ring. We're going to get Hideo Itami out here next. And both guys putting a lot on the line in this matchup. The crowd is fired up and ready to go. Again, last time around in the NXT Championship match, both guys had a great showing, proving their worth here in NXT and in the hunt for the NXT Championship. It's going to be a crazy matchup, whoever Nakamura has to face at the pay-per-view. So we're going to get right on into this to determine who his opponent will be in a week's time. Right, Tommy's ready, Roode is ready, let's do this. Great snapmare right off the bat from Roode. Applying pressure to the neck of Itami there. Bringing the offense to the former NXT champion. Into the vertical suplex. Roode wasting no time here. Going right after Itami. It's not really surprising coming from Roode. Would be breaking it to whoever he is facing on a given night. Another vertical suplex. Itami hasn't even gotten any offense in yet. Drops the knee right in the back of the head. Itami in trouble early on. Jawbreaker now. There's the offense. Takes him down with a running STO. Kick right to the side. Into a swinging neckbreaker from Roode. We're going to take a commercial break and return back to the main event action. Guys, welcome back to NXT. Here in the main event, Roode in control of Hideo Itami. What's he going for here? Just ramming him back first into the barricade. And as you can see, the referee is outside of the ring as well, not counting either man out. This is a false count anywhere match. It's made official during the commercial break. Weapons are now legal and putting more than just a championship opportunity on the line here in this one. Roode with the chair takes Itami down face first with the chair there. Didn't mean to run, that's weird. Into the spine buster, Roode dominating Itami. I would think, based on how this matchup is going and with Roode's intentions coming into the evening, I think all is going according to plan. Sets up Itami for the glorious DDT on the outside. I'm pretty sure the chair is right there too. Goes for the cover, can't even see it, but 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Bobby Roode makes Itami pretty much fall for his plan, agrees to this matchup. It becomes false count anywhere, weapons are legal. Roode makes quick work of the former NXT champion. He is now the #1 contender for Shinsuke Nakamura's NXT championship, to be getting his opportunity at Takeover Brooklyn 2. Again, it's been another crazy episode of NXT as we see the replay there of the closing moments. That is it. Itami may be knocked out cold, but the glorious one is definitely deserving of a title match one-on-one against Nakamura. So we're going to be seeing that in a week's time. Next episode will be another episode of Monday Night Raw. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see everybody in the next episode.